try this. This does not look like an FBI gun. Is this the FBI building?
Third floor.
Third floor? Thank you. Yes, it is. That's gonna be fun. 2 years of being denied. 2 years of being completely ignored. Like destroyed. 2 senators there. I didn't push that. Okay. I thought I hit it. Cameras. Your own candid camera. Yeah, I'm here to file a report.
Okay, what type of report?
I guess a criminal report.
What kind of matter is it regarding?
Cyber crimes.
Okay, stand by, I'll be right with you. Are you a resident?
A resident.
Okay, stand by, I'll be right with you. All right?
Thank you. Hello.
Hi. Who's that? Linda.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody will be right with you.
Thank you. Filed 2 years ago, and I haven't received any notification.
With us, with our office?
No, with the Philadelphia field office.
Okay.
And what's that?
Give me a little bit, right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Have you ever been to see the F.B.I. before?
I called in once, and I came in, and then they told me to file a report online.
Okay. When was that?
In 2020, 2 years ago. It was at the Philadelphia office.
Okay.
They never returned any call or information or anything, but like a following few days later, my local PD came out and said that they did receive the online complaint.
Okay.
So since then, a ton of stuff has happened.
Just give me one.
Take your time.
Thank you. If it's all right, can I make one copy for the person that I have
Oh, what, my
Yeah.
ID?
Forgot.
Oh, yeah, of
One
course.
thing.
No, that's not a problem.
Take 2 seconds.
Yep.
Was the 2020 complaint related to today's?
Yes.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been going on for years?
Yep.
Alright.
I actually have a written report that I made for.
Oh, yeah, that would be most helpful, definitely. Let me just photocopy it and then give you your original back.
Okay. That's only a summary of what happened. It's not including all the evidence and all the direct details yet.
Is it okay if I make a copy?
Yeah, of course. Yep.
All right, give me a chance to do so. Took a report. Do you have a copy of their police?
No, they didn't take a report. They literally just came out to my house to inform me that the FBI had received the communication via internet. I honestly don't know why, and I'm guessing if they made a house call like that out of nowhere, they had to have some kind of report on hand. So I'm guessing you could retrieve that, if you needed to. Or
When you made the report, did you do it to the ic3.gov website?
I believe that's what it was.
Do
Yeah.
you have a confirmation number for that report?
Probably in my
In your
database of evidence. Yeah. I probably took a screenshot, or I probably have an email somewhere. You know what I mean? If they give a confirmation email. So long ago, I can't remember exactly.
But you submitted the report to ic3.gov roundabout 2020, and then PD came out to see you to give you notification of receipt of the report
Mhm.
by FBI. Was there any other guidance that they gave you other than it's been received?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And they didn't take a report or anything like that. Do you remember when they came to visit you?
What do you mean when? Like
2020 roundabout.
Oh, it was like 3 or 4 days after the report I made. It was.
It doesn't have to be.
It was between October and November of 2020. So right around this time, 2 years ago. Maybe a little bit before October. So like between September and November.
And then the police department was about roughly 3 to 4 days later.
Yeah, if that. Yeah, it was within that span. Might have even been the next day or day after.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to read this yet, but basically, what is the nature of the report?
Okay, so I am an author, and I started writing a story, and I wanted to put it online without giving money to Amazon, and I kept hearing how, make your own platforms, this and that, so I did. And as I did, I was sharing it on social media, this and that, to try to gain traction. Well, then I noticed that.
Before you go any further, did you use a host platform or?
Yeah, I have GoDaddy. I have my own website. My own website.
You made your own website?
Yes.
How did you do that?
Through GoDaddy. Yeah, the website's still there. It's up. It's running. The business is going. Basically, to shorten the story completely out, I noticed things were happening illegitimately with Facebook. My link went down. I couldn't understand why. They were giving me reasons. Oh, there was it needed to be fixed. Blah blah blah. Well, when they brought it back up, I noticed on my analytics report that all of the traffic coming from Facebook, and only Facebook, other places were fine, everything was good, but all of the traffic coming from Facebook, for some reason, 100% was falling off the front page, the home page, for no reason.
So you were using social media accounts to say promote.
Yeah.
And link to
Yes.
that posted your work.
Yes.
Okay. And the problem is primarily with Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, did you report these things to Facebook?
Yeah, not, okay. First, I started advertising financially through Facebook.
Okay.
I wanted to see, what the analytics were with how much I spent, blah, blah, blah. So I paid for 4 days. Well, they only gave me 1 day's worth of it and cut off my money. And it took the money but cut off my ads. So I called in, I was questioning why, went back and forth with the representatives. They said that they basically the first person agreed with me. They put it up to their higher ups. They said, oh well, they took my money, didn't continue to run my ads. So I got annoyed with that, but that was whatever. So then it continued on, and all of a sudden my link went down completely for 11 days. I kept going back and forth with them, back and forth. What's going on with my link?
Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
I kept going, and when my business page on Facebook, how you make a page for Facebook for your business. Okay, that link went down, and I kept going back and forth. And I was like, "What's going on?" And they kept saying, "Oh, we need to correct something. We need to correct something." I said, "Okay, fine." Finally, 11 more days went by. It came up, and then I started noticing with the analytics that all my traffic was dropping off. It would come to my page and then just completely drop off the front page. It wouldn't go to another page. It would just be gone. It's like it went into thin air. So I started doing more.
How did you see?
The analytics report, you can actually see where your traffic goes
Oh, okay.
from spot to spot to spot to spot.
And the analytics page is collected by
Google.
GoDaddy or
Google.
Google? When did you notice that that started happening? Was that still 2020?
Yeah, this is all in 2020.
2020.
Yep. This was somewhere between March of 2020 and when I filed a report in September to November. It was all building up to it. It was just a back and forth between me and Facebook. So then after I noticed that report that was happening, I started looking more into it and trying to figure out why. Well, I noticed every time I clicked on my link to go from Facebook to my website, there was another link in the process. It would link to another link before it would go to my link. So finally I got that link and I got the information of the link, and it brought me to an algorithmic page.
When you would click on the link from the Facebook
From
page
Facebook.
to go to your website link. How did you see that it was being redirected through a different one?
You could actually see in the Google search,
Okay.
when you clicked on it, in the Google search, it would flash another link, and then it would click to my link.
So in the browser, you would see a change?
Yep, you would actually see it. It would be on Facebook up top, and then all of a sudden it would go to another link, and then real quickly it would go to my link.
Okay.
So finally I was able to capture that link quickly,
Okay.
and I went to that link directly. Well, that link directly was an algorithmic page. That it was actually, and I got all the coding for that algorithmic page as well. It was actually pushing my traffic back to Facebook. So once it went through that link to my page, it would go to my page for a second, and you would scroll, and then it would jump the traffic right back to Facebook. It would just pull it back.
Did you contact Facebook to find out why that was happening? Did you talk to anybody there?
Not at that point, no. At that point, I went to the FBI
Okay.
because I knew what they were
You
doing.
never followed up with Facebook to see?
No, I already knew. I literally, after they knocked my link down for 11 days, and I saw what was happening, I knew what they were doing. I found the page, I found the coding for the page. So then I started searching through other websites, and they were actually doing it to other companies as well, just on a smaller basis. So it wasn't pulling back 100% of the traffic. It would only pull back like maybe one out of like.
So when it would pull back, would it just give you an error?
Nope, it would just go right back to Facebook. It would go directly back to Facebook.
So it would attempt to open and then
It would go,
never open.
it would go to my page, you would scroll down maybe 2 clicks, and then all of a sudden, it just pull it right back to Facebook.
So it would just shut off.
Not shut off, it would take you back to their app. It would take you back to their app.
Well, that's what I mean. You
Oh,
would be
yeah.
able to continue on to
Oh yeah, on the Facebook, but
where it would say you are now leaving shut off, and then the page would no longer be available to read.
When you scroll from page to page, like think of it, you click a link, it just takes you to the next link, you look through it, then you do whatever you want. If you click a link, it takes you to the next link. Well, this, you would click the link to my page, you would scroll, and then all of a sudden it would just direct you right back to Facebook. No reason, no saying anything, nothing.
No error message.
No errors, nothing. It would just pull you
When
right
you
back.
go to click your link, would Facebook give you some sort of notification that you were entering a third-party app, or would it just open up your page?
It would just open up my page, just like any other link you click on. Like if you're on Twitter and you click on a link, it just goes to that page.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you, you know.
And then after you noticed this was going on for roughly around 11 days or so.
No, that's when 11 days is when they turned off my link.
Okay. So after you noticed this was happening, you went directly to the
When-
FBI in Philadelphia.
Well, when they brought my link back, that's when I noticed something was happening. It took me a couple of days to realize the analytics report, and then it took me a little bit more time to figure out why it was happening, to find the code, and then I even searched to see if it was happening to other websites or if I was the only one. I found it happening to other websites, so then I went to the FBI. So it might have taken me between the time I found the initial problem and it was still happening. It's not like they shut it down or stopped it.
Roughly how much did you pay to have this service on Facebook?
What? So you just open up your business webpage. You start the business webpage.
Payment to you for Facebook advertising or anything?
Oh, I did pay for Facebook advertising, but that was before all this, and I told you they shut it down. They only ran my ads for 1 day out of the 4 it was supposed to run. Then they kept my money, but stopped my ads, and then they shut my link down. It's like they saw what I had made on my website, because I made a whole new design, and the design that I made could honestly, it could end Amazon audiobooks overnight. If all the authors in the world saw my design and saw how it could make them money directly and not pay it to Amazon or not pay it to Facebook, like it could hurt these companies dramatically. So they saw what I had created, and then they shut my ads down, would not let me advertise. Twitter still doesn't let me advertise. They literally will not let me advertise my company because of what I've created. But that's a whole nother civil suit. That's not criminal.
That's what I was gonna
But
ask.
this is criminal. They're literally stealing traffic, not only from my website, but other companies as well.
Okay.
So that's the difference between the civil part, where the advertising is just my company versus company.
Have you sought legal guidance regarding this?
Financially, it's an issue, but I have talked to a couple of lawyers and stuff about the civil aspect, but it's more of a financial problem at this point.
If you needed legal guidance.
And my next step was literally to go to the Attorney General of the state.
What I was gonna
Yeah.
suggest is if you did need legal guidance, and you did need to speak to an attorney regarding these types of things and financial problems, you can always call your county bar association and talk to their legal referral
Oh, really?
department, explain your situation, let them know that you need legal assistance.
Yeah, that would be a great help.
Okay. Yeah, that would be your county.
Okay.
And then you would talk to them about that.
That's I appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, I have videos of how it pulls back. Like I was taking videos of the instances. I took videos of it doing to other companies. I have screenshots of the code.
Have any type of inventory about what type of records that you have regarding this?
I have inventory. No, I have so many screenshots
That's
and.
what I mean, like a small inventory of, I have screenshots of this, I have records of that, and just to kind of show what you.
I have literally the screenshots, the conversation of the advertising, everything else that led up to it. Since I started this, see, the funny part is I was taking screenshots of everything I did, because what I was going to do is I was going to write a book about when I wrote the book and everything that happened to me about writing the book. So I was already taking screenshots and stuff of everything. So I have literally screenshots of everything, videos of everything. of the whole process, almost like a catalog of day by day almost.
Okay. I'll just make note that you have that. This is the type of a cyber matter that we would suggest that you report directly to ic3.gov. If you would not have already done that, and this is the first time that you're coming into the FBI, that would be the guidance that I would give you, is to put all the information into ic3.gov, which is a completely separate entity that not only is the FBI part of that, but it's also many different law enforcement entities that go through that data, review it, which is why it's a possibility that they may have contacted your local police department regarding the issue. But I can't say that for sure. But it's not just the FBI that's involved in the Internet Crime Complaint Center and the unit that takes that information directly from the website.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I could do here is take your summary, all the information that I collected from you here, and send it to the supervisor to review. That's the best I can do right now.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I will do, and I do have your cell phone number, and I'm gonna read it back to you, make sure I got it right. 856.
Yes.
Okay. I will make sure that I pass this along for them to review and let them know that there is an IC3 report out there as well regarding the matter. That's really all I can do right now.
That's fine. Is there any chance I can get a copy of basically what you just wrote that you're going to send over to them?
Not at the time. This is kind of just like an intake form.
Well, that would actually be helpful. I have
What you could do in the meantime, because you can always go to the FBI.gov's Freedom of Information record.
Okay, get a FOIA for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Receive a record of any type of interaction with the FBI or FBI.
So I can go back and get one from the initial.
You can go to that website, and that would be where the FBI takes information regarding records requests. We don't usually give records right out or anything like that.
But I can file a request for the initial back report in 2020 as well?
If you need to make note of you coming here today, the best thing for you to do is just make note of the date and just say, I spoke to the duty personnel on this date at the FBI RA, Cherry Hill. And then with the date, they would know who it was that you spoke with.
Okay.
That, for now, that would be the only thing I would be able to say is just make note of today's date and the fact that you came to this office and talked to someone on duty. The roster does change. There are different people that do this.
Mm-hmm.
So with the date and time, that's where you would be able to find
Okay.
out.
With it going to the supervisor, can I expect at least a call back to?
I can make a note on here that you would like a call back, but I can't guarantee that. I really can't. If the FBI was to open an investigation, you would certainly be notified of that. But as a courtesy, I'll put on here that you would like to have a call back and speak to.
Okay, because if they're not going to open an investigation, I would really like to know why. Like.
I will make sure that I put that on there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. Going to give you a little demonstration on how Facebook steals from people, especially creators. Ready? Okay, so you scroll down. Internet is all about how much time you're on each site to make money. So now,
if you go through Facebook to my website so I can make money, Flurry.com, bang. Look, there's one. Now why does it go to two? Why is there a second one before it goes over to my site? They don't need two links to track it. They can track it with one, but it went to two. Why is that? You'll see in a second. Something they like to do which is really fucking dirt. Oh, I just went back to Facebook. Did you see that? Let's try this again, you fucking thieves. Facebook, go to my page, Flurry.com, please. Oh, there's one. Did that only do it one time that time? I don't know, I wasn't able to see it, but wait. Okay, so now we're on my page again. Can you see? Flurry.com. This is why I'm coming out with a page of fuck Facebook and everything they're doing, because the average person doesn't know how much they are literally stealing. I think my page is set around 25 seconds or so, and then it pulls it back. But you did see, I think that only did that one link. They have a little bit of an algorithm. They don't want to get caught. So watch. I think we're past the 25-second mark. And like I said, I do not think I saw it. So let's go back to Facebook. Watch the links. There's one. There's a second one. You see it? There was a second one. Now to go to my page. Watch. Now. Count the time. Come on, expose yourself, Facebook. You're not gonna touch a little bit more, scroll a little bit more. What's it gonna do? Are we gonna stay on Flurry, or are we gonna go back to Facebook? Tell me, come on. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I was wrong, and there's nothing I could do about it. I was proven wrong. Oh, but was I? Fuck Facebook. Stop stealing from me, you fucking assholes. Yeah, me again. Only 'cause, show you one more time before I call it a night for tonight at 6:45 in the morning. And we'll go over here and we're gonna go to Facebook. Go to, not Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, that piece of shit little F right there. And we're gonna go bing and at my profile, boom, boom, my page, as usual. Like I said, and realize Facebook is the only one that can possibly control this. This is all under Facebook's control. So don't let them say that anything else. This is Facebook's control. Ready? They control where I go from here when I click it. This is their platform. They control this. Flurry.com. 1, 2. How many fucking links do you need? Because you only need one, mine. You don't need Facebook links. You don't need Facebook links. You need my link. You don't need one link telling you... you want to know what's funny? You want to find out exactly where that link takes you? Do you want to know? Watch, we'll show you in a second. Oh, to Facebook? But no, actually, well, that does. But the link that they got set up doesn't take me to Facebook. Nah. Look what happens. This is the links that they got set up on my page. Here you go, ready? This one. This is the first one. All that fucking writing. What do they need all that for? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's open it. Where's it go? Whoa, what is this? What is this writing, Facebook? What does that say? What's that say, Facebook? Why would you have that, Facebook? Let's see what this says. We're just checking that you want to follow a link to this website, flurry.com. Yes or no? Why wouldn't you? Why would you want to go back to Facebook? Why? Because they wrote this code to steal from me. You go to my site, no. The algorithm picks one or the other. Either go to Flurry or go back to Facebook. Because that's how they're stealing. I'm not gonna keep saying it, but I'm gonna keep fucking saying it. Fuck Facebook.
So I'm going to conclude this documentary with a little more information for the masses. Do you remember this day? Because I do. It was the day my life was changed forever and my freedom was taken from me for 40 days and 40 nights, all for an accident by the same government that I went to for help with this situation. Even knowing the details of my story, the FBI had the balls to question my family to see if I had any terroristic ties. But since there is still an ongoing legal battle which could rob me of my freedom once again, but this time for years on end, and which is also the reason I'll never back down either, I'm not going to go into explicit details of the Washington Monument accident at this point. So what I will say is I would have never been in that position at all if not for Facebook trying to crush not only my company, but in my view, my entire life. Which, if you ask me, they succeeded. And the government not doing a damn thing about it? Now listen, I'm not saying the government refuses to investigate Facebook because of the portal they use to squelch the citizens' ability for free speech. What I am saying, though, is I'd like to take just 1 second to explain something. But first, I must emphasize before I continue, I'm not an election denier or anything like that. So what I can say is that Mark using this algorithm to pull back my traffic after a matter of seconds, that I'm not completely confident that the same man who spilled millions into our elections wouldn't sell or use this type of algorithm to pull back votes to a specific candidate 25 seconds after the voter left. Sorry about that. You know, the only thing I'll say on that topic is that I personally believe that private software that voters are unable to explore the code on their own to verify there is nobody cheating should be removed from our electoral process, since Zuckerberg's company was capable of stealing from so many businesses in the open. Clear as day in the bright light. So just imagine what a man like this could be capable of doing if he's allowed to operate in the dark with our one and only sacred vote. But I digress, because what I'm able to prove at this point is my actual account of the truth. So that's the only thing I'm going to be focused on. Not only because my future freedom depends on it, but because I believe our entire nation's ability to have free speech and our own data, as well as thoughts, is on the line, to which I'll never back down until the day I die. P.S. FBI, FTC, congressmen, and the rest of our government elected to serve we the people and not these mega corporations, do your damn job. Also, I love my life. So for all those Epsteiners out there that would love to see me back in a jail cell, I'm anything but suicidal. Thanks, and good night.
This video was created by the owner of Flurry.com and are actual accounts of situations he personally encountered along with his views of the events. No animals were injured or harmed in the making of this video, unlike by the NIH. Videos were edited only to save time and redact personal information. All original videos are available for law enforcement to view, if they ever decide to.